these boulders of quartz. They're pulling out of here. That's what these are. Yeah, it's craziness. Okay. Yeah. I've been on this on different stretches of it too, so it ran all through this mountain and they tapped into it wherever they could. There are a lot of rockhounds up here whacking on stuff, I can see that. Oh, God. The overhead here is overhead. Keep your eyes out. This is like a caveman town, huh? Look down there. There's the cabin site and everything. Way up here. This is awesome. Look at the iron rust on these rocks. You see that? Chalk from climbers. Rust, look at the iron. Crazy. And the cliff, and they just worked this vein of ore out of here. Anchors in the rock for climbers. Please don't fall on us today. Check this out, it's pretty awesome. Oh my God, easy. Okay, this is crazy. Let me bring you up here. We're gonna kind of talk quiet. I don't know if that would really help. But I don't have my hard hat on. Oh, there's cold air coming out. Ew. Yeah, those are just waiting to fall down here and kill people. But I'll walk you in here to show you this. Left or right, but look up there. That's where they came in from the top and the bottom and took this whole thing out. And yeah, that's all just balanced here on crumbly rock. See the old cribbing, the mineralization. When I'm between this much stone, I just feel respectful. It looks like there's another layer going that way. So, they probably left little floors that they could work along. It looks like you can climb down in there. Probably goes up there. Okay, let's go back out of here. Absolutely red, like Mars. And it's leaning. I want to get out from under it. See, this whole thing has a slant. Whew. Now remember that they would have had to work back in the day. Really primitive stuff. And be in all these places, that's what's always incredible to me. And blow it open and then climb up in there and work. And that's why the crystals got tossed out, is because they were just trying to focus on getting it done and stay alive. You know, all that red, crazy cinnabar red. Okay. It's just that kind of day up here. Look at these slabs of quartz. That's what this is. There's a slab of quartz. No joke. Boulders of quartz. Well, this is an awesome feeling spot. I gotta try and decide what to do next. Kind of burning out. We went pretty far. This quartz boulder. And you love to have that up in your yard with some greenery growing around the edges of it. Pretty epic. Pretty epic. Well, I'm sure this is a crazy long adventure by now. I am gonna climb around here. Look and see what the sunshine shows us, and then I think we're gonna go up to where I saw clear glimpses of the other side here and see the geology of where we're at. See the fire damage over there. So we're kind of down in a little canyon, climbing up this side of it. And not very far. I think it's about 5 miles to the top of this mountain from the saddle. You've already driven up a couple miles by that point. And, or it's about a 5-mile trail. Excuse me. And, yeah, I think we're less than a mile up the trail equivalent of, but we've been off-roading it the whole way. And I think if we look over here, anywhere, we can see down into that crazy chasm, which is probably where this trail is taking us. Thanks for watching, and if you're enjoying this, don't forget that on the Quest for Details homepage, if you click on the videos, then it will take you to all of the videos that I've posted in the past. They're all still there saved, and there's quite a few of them, and they grow every day. So just a reminder in case you didn't know. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Let's get back to it. Please don't fall off while we're up here. There's a vein of cinnabar right there. Look down there. That's where we were. Trip. Fall. Oh yeah, we're actually undercut. Okay, back from the edge. I have dreams and nightmares about all that. You're up above it. People have climbed across those. To get here was that. And it's all cliff right there. And this is literally the edge of the hole. So technically we're leaning out over it. It's probably under us. I'm just chilling with these trees like, I'll go and you go. Okay, we're going to lean out over this edge. Please don't do this at home. Make sure people know where you are. From here, we can look out and see the Knoxville lands. That's the Blue Ridge behind them in the far distance. The Central Valley beyond that. And the range that we are in. All the valleys below. The mountain rearing up next to us. I'm going to climb down, you guys, from this little ledge that we are on here. Really friendly with this tree right now. Oh, the trail is lovely as we continue to climb up. It's come around the knob and now we're actually on top of that crack. And heavy mineralization. You can see it's just layers of everything that you could think of. I wouldn't breathe the pink dust up here. You might get crazy. Watch where you walk up here. I want to show you how this presented itself to me. I'm coming up the little trail wondering where we're going. Luckily it dives that way. Don't decide to jump over this rock because you never know what's on the other side. Keeping in mind that that slot is somewhere under us. Don't fall in, Nate. Don't fall in. I hear you. This is probably how we get out to look down the hole. Watch these little areas. They could be the hole. I'm not going to try. But I will give you the view from right here. Again. I see somewhere we've lost the crack. We'll have to go down under here. It looks like there's more caves. Nice view though. If I just quit jumping around. Talking loud a little bit here too, so that it can jump out and run and not have to be cornered. Holy crap, that scared me. The wind came up. We must be on it's not the crest of the hill, but it must be a crest of a rise. We've summited. I see blue all beyond that. We'll have to go up there, but we have summited some little thing here. Most likely it's going to be a turkey vulture that jumps out and barks on us. And it always freaks you out. Turkey vulture! No, but I tell you what, you don't walk out there. See that? That's a tiger pit trap. And that, you know, you saw below this. We just climbed over the top of this needle ridge and down, and there's holes like that. So this is probably like where that same mineral was sticking out, where there was some here and they wanted to throw it down to the other layer. And it's probably more of a hole here because I see the conservation corps, the prisoners, or probably the prisoners doing firework have thrown it in there. So that's a stay out of kind of hole. Yeah, I see big rusted things down there, and it goes all the way down. This on this side again is all tailings. I see suspiciously the layers of red quartz druzy that resembles a lot the shots I have been shown of what cinnabar looks like. Cinnabar being mercury ore. One's got some pretty big pockets of crystals in there. Yeah, see, this is where they piled it to the side. I'm going to climb down over this rattlesnake nest. And wow, we're in the thick of it here. I hear something scampering off. The monkey is coming. I didn't come up here to film mountain lions. I hope you guys aren't disappointed. Oh, that's pretty. Here's some age. That was probably a drinking or eating vessel of the people who were working on this. Oh, we're gonna go right around here. Because there's a path and because there's tailings right there. And I see a whole bigger ledge. We'll go down to there after we go up there, the other direction. Oh, is this a treasure hoard? Is this a pile of crystals that nobody's gone by yet? No, it's Budweiser's. The raccoons drug into a hole. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I don't mean to just be jerking you through everything here. I'm just overwhelmed by the piles of it, you know. Hey, made it around to where we can look out west and south a little bit. Look at this. Tell me this ain't a tailings pile from heck. Whoa. Looking for crystal spears. We'll look all over this. There. So they're slippery. This is the Napa Valley. Oh, and the shot of the Palisades. What a good hike. These are the Palisades. So Highway 29 winds up from the town of Napa down here, sitting north of the San Francisco Bay metropolitan area. That's why it's smoggy. And winds up through Yountville, which is just before those two hills come down. And then up here in the St. Helena, and I believe we are now looking down at Calistoga in the valley below. And you wind up the valley and then up 29 and it comes up the side of this mountain and through the trough, the crotch of these two hills, and leads you out to Lake County and Knoxville and all those other areas. You can climb up this side that we're on. This whole mountain is kind of like a state park, where you can climb out that way. And we did just the start of the trail, and then you have to go down a steep canyon up the other side and you get to Table Rock. That's this, the largest of the Palisades. That's a sheer cliff straight down, and they are like the face of an old volcanic flow, and they're literally that thick. And the top of that is awesome. It looks like alien landing sites. It's totally all rock, and the water has eroded big pits everywhere. And then from there you can hike down, and there's trails that run along the top of the whole thing, and you see there's big faces that work their way all the way down, and those are called the Palisades. And they go all the way down the valley, even past what we call Chimney Rock, or Stag's Leap is actually a continuation of them. It's just very thin down there. And this is where they attach up to the base of this mountain. Now Mount St. Helena is not a volcano, it's just a composite hill, multiple layers of stuff laid down and then lifted up. But as we go this way off of it, and you head into Cobb Mountain and off towards Canocti, that is the Canocti volcanic range, and it is listed as high threat. So it's live, and they have steam works where they gather hydropower off of underground volcanic steam there. So we're literally at the end of that, where it begins to get solid and it cooled down, and they say that there's no magma. Now we know that there's probably magma down here because you have California's Old Faithful geyser and hot baths and everything is warm down in the valley there. So the rivers and everything have eroded it down to that point where you're close to the same magma that's in these hills here. So that's pretty cool. And right up here, I see a lip. Ooh, there's a lot of nice clear looking material coming out of right here. I have hopes for more quartz crystals. Uh-oh. See, this is another danger, danger, danger. Yeah. Wow, who knows if that goes around the corner. Oh, you know where that goes? It goes right there. That's the old entrance that came through here. So when they couldn't dig it out of right here anymore and throw it down this hill, they made a little doorway there and threw it out that hill. And this is probably the top of that same crack. See how it goes off there? I bet you if you look down there, and this is really rounded, so I don't want to get too close. Huh, who knows? I'd be real careful and stay on the rope if I went down there though. Okay. More they say. More I say. Here we go. Yeah, we've summited. And this is probably a little camping spot too, even for them. Oh, we've come up to the road. This is our path out. This is the modern switchbacks that go down to the parking lot and stuff. There's a big old sheet of sheet metal, probably marking the mine that we just came out of. And that's what I mean, there's your normal road that you can go up and down. So I take you guys on an off-road adventure. There's the top of the mountain. So remember, don't stay inside the box. Look, I haven't been up here since this burn. It looked like all that down there, and now you can see it's open and it's fire damaged. It will be okay, I promise. And there's the valley. Wow, and you can look way out. You can almost see the ocean from here. So the next one over is Sonoma, and beyond that Petaluma and Santa Rosa, and then the ocean. Right out there somewhere. All the Palisades. Well, we're going to go back down here a little bit. We're going to look around. Some more big metal back there. Everything you need to work a mine, you didn't take with you. And we're going to hang out a little bit, look through the rocks. I'll show you if I find anything. And then we're going to walk down that main trail. Trip, fall, ah! Yep, that's Knoxville out there. My home lies in between in those valleys. I have to climb all the way down off this mountain. I didn't bring any caffeine with me. Gotten to that point where the coffee has worn off, and I've had a great adventure. Messed my finger all up. Looks like it's time to probably climb down and go search some sources of nutrients. So we have different things to come back to. We have the water cave down below. I'm going to take the easy trail out of here now that we have stumbled upon it. We have the whole top of the mountain to explore. This is not a round pointy mountain like it looks like. It is long. It's miles long. It comes down into different valleys and different counties. It's really awesome. So you could explore around. It would take you probably 4 days to hike around just the bottom of it. Look at the crystals on this slope here that they chucked out. They're like little citrines almost. Black ones too. Here's a better example where they filled in here. I mean, that is not a gorgeous little specimen, right? Just laying here in this green. And that trail winds by and you'd have to step off through the manzanita to start winding down all these skinny trails that we've been up. So, I'm gonna take that one. So it just goes to show you, you know, every little break in the bush is a different path to take. Look at this. I don't know what those are. Beautiful. Really happy with that. That's gotta be cinnabar. We're gonna have to get my buddy Uriah and have him come up here. He knows a lot more about rocks and minerals than I do, and can probably help us sort through what all these different variations are. Because honestly, there's probably 3 things mixed together here that we're looking at. You see the black, and there's orange, browns, you see the crystal spears sticking out of it all. You know what I'm saying? So, each of those can be a distinct little mineral and they're just occurring together. I guarantee you heat this stuff up, though, crazy metals are going to start bubbling out of it. It's just got that look. It's just got that look. It was my birthday this week. I turned 42. My Aunt Marilyn, she passed away, and her body gave out on her long before her spirit ever would have. She was a glorious and wonderful person who enriched my life in all sorts of ways. Her and her husband, my uncle, my dad's brother, took me on trips across this country where I got to see Mount Rushmore and Devil's Tower, and Badlands of Montana, and march in parades, and where my family was from. All kinds of awesome things. Not to mention, they were the ones every year that would get every cousin and every nephew in the family a present without fail. And if they hadn't gotten a package there, then you'd get a special trip to Toys R Us or something with them. You know, and just really good memories. boxes of really cool books, not just one book, but you'd get a box with 10 different books in there that were, you know, illustrated books about birds and such. So we will miss her. And my middle girl, my stepdaughter, who is just turning 18 this year. I walked her to her first day at kindergarten, and I just got to go to her graduation. And I've been to all the stuff in between that I could. And it's been a heck of a week. And these little walks I take you on are me kind of leaving everybody else and going for an adventure and joining you. So I just thought I'd let you know what's going on, because the top of a mountain, you know, you're closer to simple, big, clear voices. Less thoughts, less confusion up here. More perspective. Okay, let's climb down. So this is an official trail that comes up in the parking lot. See, this winds down the mountain. It's an access road. I want to kind of come out where my vehicle is, not 2 miles down a busy road and then have to walk back up it. So, bye, nice sunny road. We're going off into the woods. And the sun is going to dodge behind the hill there. Okay, well, this is what we've done. This is what we got to walk out of. Okay, we're committed now. Downhill, downhill, downhill. We are way back down to the bottom. I tell you, that man lived way up there, and there's nothing but skinny, steep trails. Insane. Must have been horse-drawn. These are original square blocks of stone you can see set here. And that pretty much starts up the pathway. But maybe old outhouses or something, I'm not sure. Looks like pretty new cement. And I will see you at the next location. Everybody enjoy your lives while you're living them. They move by, and this is our chance to make it what we want. Take the hand that you've been dealt and play it as good as you can. Not everybody gets handed aces, but you can still play a strong game, you know?
you liked the video. If you did, please hit the subscribe button below. Helps the quest for details grow. I appreciate the support. And if you double click the bell icon next to it, you'll get a notification each time we put out a new video.